What's up, Bulldogs? This is Wymark Barton coming to you live from Bulldog Central. Today on Bulldog Central, we have our host, Bridgette Fredrick, introducing our 2017-2018 Mr. South Carolina State, Joshua Tribble. Check it out.
Hello, Bulldogs. This is Bridgette Fredrick, and I'm interviewing our 2017-2018 Mr. SC State, Joshua Tribble.
How are you doing?
Okay, Mr. Tribble, so I have a few questions for you today.
I have a few answers.
First question, how does it feel to be Mr. SC State University?
Well, now it's just, the feeling really is surreal. I'm a little bit of a pessimist, so I didn't really think they was going to call my name, but it's just a great opportunity to make sure I can tell my story, make sure that I can, just to make sure that I could continue to be a good role model for the people back home and people at State and the youngest growing up. Just want to keep doing what I've been doing.
That's good. All right, so is there any steps that you took in preparation for this?
The steps that I took in preparation to be Mr. South Carolina State, ever since my sophomore year, I've been in a leadership position, whether it be my sophomore class senator, where me and my fellow sophomores, actually a person on my royal court was the president, Sterling Jones. We were the only people to ever do a week without being in no cab or no SGA. And we did our own sophomore week full of events, and it was just us with no money, and that really helped me. That helped me build relationships, student media, dealing with just writers and making sure, you know what I'm saying, because as a writer, you want to get your point across, you want to get how you feel across in that article or whatever, so just learning how to lead other people that consider themselves alphas was a big thing. Being Mr. Junior, even though I was on Mr. Junior, just James Coleman, who was the former Mr. SC State, the third Mr. SC State, shout out to him, who's showed me a long way and kept me under his wing, so those are a couple of the steps that I took to help me.
Great. So I know it's a little early on right now, but are there any things that you plan on doing in your tenure?
I mean, a couple things that we plan on doing, because it's not just me, it is the rest of my royal court. Shout out to my queen, Deja Thibodeau. We planned on making a scholarship for the incoming freshmen. If the school wouldn't be able to sponsor it, we would take some money out of our stipend every month, and we would create the scholarship for the freshmen. Another thing we do is trying to trying to increase freshman and sophomore participation, because that's the heart of the campus. So just more events where people feel included, less events where everybody's just standing around watching, waiting for Greeks to do something. Me personally, I want to do a colorism forum, of colorism in the black community, how it affects the psyche from the darker shade to the rare people that are as light as me, you know what I'm saying, how it can affect you in today's society. That'll always be happening. Just a lot more forums and a lot of things like that is happening.
Okay, great. So, out of all of the previous Campus Kings, what sets you apart?
Out of the previous Campus Kings, what set me apart? Well, what sets me apart is, I would say that, so besides James Coleman, me and him are the only two with the Constitution being changed where it be written where we had the same amount of power as the Queen. So just being more inclusive, not being an escort nor being a puppet, showing people that, you know what I'm saying, just being around. I don't know what will separate me from the kings and queens. If anything, I want to be just like the kings before me and continue to uphold the standard as Mr. South Carolina State and the Mr. Garnet and Blues before that.
Okay. All right. So our final question for you this evening, will there be a difference? Like, is there a difference between, your everyday Joshua Tribble and your Mr. SC State Joshua Tribble?
I wouldn't say there would be a big difference. Anybody knows me knows I pretty much stay the same. Just a little bit probably more serious in those type of settings, and a little bit more passionate about getting my story and my point across. But the everyday Joshua Tribble will basically be the same. I'm a very, not optimistic, but happy, go-getter, loving person that wants to put smiles on people's faces. So I can't see my personality changing. So that's why I'm in this position. That's why I won who I am, so I wouldn't change.
Okay. I have another question for you. Okay, it's kind of off topic. So, can you talk about you being in ROTC? Like, what is that like? How has that changed your life?
I mean, I've been at ROTC for, I guess, a little over semester, about to be, yeah, a little over semester, and I go to basic officers camp this summer. I mean, it's been good, it's been fun. I wouldn't necessarily, it's changed my life. I've been in JROTC all throughout high school, and basically, I mean, I've always loved the military. I've always wanted to serve my country, so I don't think it's nothing new. It's just it's bettering me as a leader, putting me in leadership roles and taking me out my comfort zone, which I always feel like is a good thing.
You don't plan on joining the armed forces anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm going to basic officers camp this summer, June 27th, so I plan on being an officer in the military.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so military after school, basically.
I mean, I'm going to be contracted in August, so I'll basically be in the military while I'm in school, and then I go off and do my thing.
That's great. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. NC State.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Bulldog Central. Once again, this is 2017-2018 Joshua Tribble, and I'm Bridgette Fredrick, and that's a wrap.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
And again, my name is Wymark Barton, and we're coming to you live from Bulldog Central. This is Mr. NC State's very own interview featuring Bridgette Fredrick, and we can't wait to see what's next. Stay tuned.